What's going on, people? Thank you guys for once again tuning into my channel and watching my videos. Now, I think it's fair to say that the price action of Cardano ADA has been interesting to say the least, given its recent move to the downside. Now, in my previous video, we were looking at this WXY structure, and within our Y wave, we were looking at a 5-wave move to the downside, where we were targeting our 5th wave to sit anywhere between 70 cents and 72 cents. And as you can see, our price of Cardano ADA ended up reaching those targets, and in actual fact we ended up breaching past those targets and even breaching our wave 2 target that we've been tracking over the last couple of weeks. Now, for those that are new, for the last few weeks we've been tracking a 5-wave move to the upside, which looks something like this, where we have a wave 1, a wave 2, and then we're currently in a wave 3, a wave 4, and a wave 5. And within this third wave, we had a 5-wave move to the upside, which is this one here that's selected. In fact, what I'll do is I'll change the color of that. And we were tracking our wave 2 to reach anywhere between 66 cents and 73 cents. And within our wave 2, we were tracking a WXYZ structure. Now, given Cardano's recent price action, we've seen that our wave 2 has ended up breaching past our wave 1 origin, sitting at 65 cents, so at this level here. And since that's the case, now that means that this wave structure that we've been tracking is invalid. And so that's nothing to be concerned about. All it means is that we need to rejig our wave count slightly. And so if I remove this and make the chart a little bit more clearer for you guys. So initially we were tracking this and we had this as being a wave 1, a wave 2, and then we were in a wave 3, a wave 4, and a wave 5. But given that within our wave 2, it ended up crossing our wave 1 origin, all it means is that this is actually a wave 1, which took place on the 13th of February. And we are currently in a wave 2. And then we have a wave 3, 4, and 5 that will play out in the next coming days or weeks or months. Now, with that being the case, what we can do now is we can track our wave 2, and our wave 2 is typically a 50% to an 88.2% retracement of our wave 1. So using the Fibonacci retracement tool, and look at there, so you can see that our wave 2 will sit anywhere between 53 cents, which is this level here, and 64 cents, which is that level here. Now, in case you're wondering, within our wave 1, essentially we have a 5-wave move to the upside. Now, in this wave count here, we'll have to go down to the minute chart in order to actually dissect what's happening. But essentially we do have a 5-wave move to the upside. So this is actually wave 1, and we have a small wave 2, and we have a wave 3, wave 4, and a wave 5. Just in case you're wondering, and then yeah, we have a wave 2 that we are currently tracking at the moment. And yeah, so technically, given that the current price of ADA is actually within our target, one could say, that our wave 2 is now confirmed and we are now on the move to the upside. However, I do anticipate there being more room to the downside, given that our indicators are signaling that there is more room to the downside, given that the bears have the momentum. So, for example, we have the 50 EMA and the 200 EMA, which is currently sitting above the price of Cardano ADA, and that is bearish. And in addition to that, we have a weak low that's being signaled on our smart money concept. And so, yeah, as it stands, the bears do have the momentum, and I do anticipate there being more room to the downside. Now, I do see us potentially reaching that overbought region as well. And so, once again, that could confirm that we are on the move to the downside. And so, this will be a good opportunity to be buying in at these low prices. Now, if I move over to the 4-hour chart, now on the 4-hour chart, we do have our price of ADA currently sitting below the 50 EMA and the 200 EMA, which again is bearish. Now, what's interesting about this is despite smart money concept indicating that there's a weak low on our stochastic RSI, it's indicating that there is that we are oversold. And so if I move back to the hourly chart, now some key targets to be keeping an eye on is this fair value gap sitting between 72 cents and 73 cents. And we have our 50 EMA, which is sitting within our fair value gap. Now, should we find a breakout, I do anticipate us finding resistance at these levels and find a rejection before seeing more moves to the downside. Now, that could coincide with what's taking place here on our stochastic RSI, which is indicate that we are oversold, and so there's more room to the upside. And in addition to that, we do have a weak low, and so once we find that rejection at the fair value gap and 50 EMA, we'll see more room to the downside, further confirming, what's indicated on smart money concept. Now, on the daily chart, we are below our 200 EMA and the 50 EMA, which is again bearish. And in addition to that, we are reaching that oversold region, and so once again, there is more room to the downside. And so I do see us in a position now where we are in the final stages of a shakeout, and before you know it, we are going to see a breakout to the upside where we can start targeting out that $10 range in the long run. And so yeah, I am still bullish despite what's been taking place over the last few days. I know retailers have been shaken out. They are selling and panicking. But on the flip side to that, we have whales that are buying and seeing this as an opportunity, given what's to come. Now, smart money concept is indicating that we have a weak high, and so once again that does further confirm that we are bullish in the long run. And so once again, I do see this as being a good opportunity to be buying in at these lower prices. So yeah, that's just my quick update anyway on Cardano ADA. So once again, thank you guys for tuning in, and if you're new, feel free to subscribe and give it a like. Take it easy, people. Peace.